So for anybody unfamiliar, Grow a Garden is honestly quite a simple game concept. You buy seeds, you plant them, then you harvest the crops and sell your harvest, and that allows you to buy more seeds, rarer seeds, or just more valuable seeds. And then you go and you kind of repeat the process, and you watch your humble, starter garden grow into this rare, luscious landscape. All of which are unique from one another, and in keeping with traditional sort of social components of Roblox. There are all these other players' gardens right next to you, so you can kind of see the uniqueness and take inspiration from them. I think what makes the game so successful, there's a couple of things. Number one is the offline progression system. So whether you're in the game or not, your garden continues to grow. This is an extremely strong value prop for you to come back the next day and see how your garden has grown. You can come back, harvest everything, sell it, and then kind of continue building. It's a really simple concept, but it deviates from the previous sort of progress design philosophy that was trying to keep players' session lengths higher, but ultimately kind of compromise retention to a degree, right? If you're not in the game, then your player is not progressing. So stay in the game for longer periods of time. Kind of turning that on its head, it's proved to work very, very well. The other thing they do is this idea of seed scarcity. So the seed shop is universal in your server, and it only restocks every 5 minutes. This kind of creates like a natural element of urgency to ensure you're there, active and engaged in the game, right? What's great about these games is that you don't really sit AFK because you've got to be active to a degree, so otherwise you're kind of missing out. So once you've got your seeds, after the seed shop has restocked, but you might as well plant them so that you can start the harvesting process. And all of a sudden you spent another 2 or 3 minutes playing and the next restock is coming up. And so this kind of just creates a really sticky experience. And then the last thing that they're doing is timed events and like exclusive content around those updates. So the team has turned their weekly updates into sort of the event of the day, or honestly the event of the week. And you don't want to miss it because these live events are all unique. So again, kind of tapping this idea of scarcity. And this is where you see these massive spikes in CCU that you talked about. A very, very big percentage of the game's player base is all jumping at the same time to ensure that they don't miss out. And that's really what's making headlines in terms of platform volume surges.